Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically going to be the Edinburgh trip because me and my wife, we actually go to Edinburgh. Today is actually a Wednesday and we're going tomorrow. Our train's tomorrow at literally like 6:30 in the evening. So we're going there for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we're back on Monday. And to be honest, I'm like pretty excited because obviously last time I went to Edinburgh, it was to actually welcome my brother-in-law's brother when he came to the UK with his wife, and I think that was last year. So this time around I'm going back again, but this time around I'm staying there for at least like 4 or 5 days, whereas last time I stayed for like a night and that's basically it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather is not actually that bad because we were going to go last week, because apparently last week it was actually pretty good weather, and this week it's like raining, and I've checked my phone and so far it's not showing rain. I mean, it's showing cloudy, but it might rain. I have no idea, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it doesn't rain at all. So yeah, I'm basically gonna start packing because me and my wife, I think we are taking like one suitcase between the both of us. Basically, I start packing. I mean, I know what clothes to take, and all I need to do is just basically take out my cupboard, put it in the suitcase, and then unpack. But I feel like we're going at the worst time because like we are moving house as well. Us moving house and then going to Edinburgh, I feel like we're going at the worst time, but everything's basically happening at the same time. So you guys are basically gonna get like the moving vlogs, everything like that, because as soon as we're back from Edinburgh, then obviously we are going to be moving into the house. Basically my entire family, they're gonna move there while we're in Edinburgh, and then when we come back we are basically gonna move our stuff like into a new house. So you guys are getting the moving vlog just basically after the Edinburgh trip, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be a pretty good trip. Fingers crossed for the weather, and just hope for the best that it doesn't actually rain. Not gonna lie, I am debating on taking my backpack because I feel like I want to take my laptop, because on the train I want to watch like Wednesday or basically just editing. So I feel like I might take my bag and then just basically put my clothes in here. I feel like my clothes might not fit in here because it would definitely make my bag heavy, so instead we are taking the trolley, which is over there. So hopefully it's actually a pretty big trolley. So guys, it's the next day and current time right now, it is currently about 4:45 and our train is literally at 6:21 from Manchester Piccadilly, and we should be getting there I think for like 9:30. So we're leaving I think like at 5:15, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually get there in time and we don't actually like bump into the traffic, because obviously it's like city centre traffic. So fingers crossed, we should be leaving in the next 10 minutes or so. And basically this is the first time that I'm actually taking a train to Scotland, so I want to see what the views are like. Even though at like 6:30 it will turn like dark, not like fully dark, but you know what I mean. But I'm pretty excited for the views because obviously when you go to London, that's like through Birmingham like kind of way, but pretty excited for the journey. Well, like my trolley, even though I'm actually going for like 5 days, I feel like I'm actually going for like 2 weeks, and I've literally overpacked. I mean, I've just packed 3 outfits, everything I need, and it literally feels like I'm packing for like 2 weeks, but in reality I'm staying for like 5 days. Right guys, we are now currently on the second train, and the current time right now, it is currently about 10 o'clock, and we basically have 20 minutes left of this train journey. Honestly, it is literally flown by, but we basically had a situation in Manchester because we actually missed our original train because we were late there. So basically we had to get the train, and luckily enough that actually like 20 minutes later, so it wasn't that bad. Originally we were going to arrive at like 9:21, and now we arrive at 10:21, so like it's not that bad. But this train journey honestly is flown by. Yo guys, welcome back to the second day of this vlog and the first day of our trip in Edinburgh. Today is actually a Friday, and yesterday I think we got here, I think it was like 10:30. We came home, had food, chilled, went to bed, I think it was like at 2 AM, and this morning I woke up, I think it was like at 11:45, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely need that sleep because the day before I went to bed at 2 AM and then I woke up at 6 a.m. to go to the airport. So not gonna lie, I definitely not sleep, but I feel so fresh. But today's actually a Friday, and even right now we're about to go to Princess Street. They'll say that's like their popular road here, and on that street I think it's their shop that they have, and I think there's something else on that street which I don't know what it was. And then afterwards might go to the beach which is next to their house, and I'm praying that the weather today actually stays pretty like okay. I mean right now it's like cloudy cold, so hopefully it doesn't rain. But on Monday we actually have the Alpine coaster book, and they were saying on Monday it might rain, so I'm praying that on Monday it doesn't rain. For Friday and Saturday it's actually pretty alright weather, but for Sunday and Monday they say it's gonna rain, so I'm praying throughout all 4 days it doesn't rain, but who knows. But yeah, like I say, today we're gonna go to Princess Street, Prince Street, and then the beach, and I feel like today we might actually go to Edinburgh Castle, but I feel like that is tomorrow or today, I have no idea, but once I find out I'll let you guys know. Yeah, right now I'm actually in my room because everyone is doing their own thing and I'm sat here watching Wednesday, so when I'm about to leave I'll let you guys know. But hopefully the weather it stays pretty decent. I mean, to be honest, it's like cloudy, but anything can happen. Right guys, we are now back, and it turns out today we actually went to the Victoria Street where they actually got the idea for Diagon Alley, and just seeing that in real life, not gonna lie guys, it was actually pretty amazing because on either side they actually had the Harry Potter shop where you could buy things. One side was like pretty busy because there's a queue outside, and one side it was like pretty dead, but they also had the cafe where J.K. Rowling actually went there to write the first Harry Potter book. And like I was saying, just seeing that shop and seeing that entire street, like honestly, if you're such a massive Harry Potter fan, then I will highly recommend you guys to actually visit the Victoria Street, because Harry Potter fans, that's actually pretty amazing. Anyway, we're now back and I went downstairs, chill there, watch a movie. I feel like I might watch the Conjuring, the third one I think it is, and then obviously about to have our dinner and then just basically chill for the rest of the evening, and I'll update you guys if we do anything else. Yo guys, welcome back to the second day of our trip and the third day of this vlog. Basically this is pretty confusing, but today is actually a Saturday and today we're gonna go to the Edinburgh Dungeons, which, not gonna lie, I persuaded everyone to go and they said if it's scary they will kill me, so hopefully fingers crossed it's not that scary. But I have read online that it's actually more scarier than the London one, so hopefully fingers crossed it actually is, but then I'm hoping it's not, because if it is then basically they will all kill me. And then after that we'll go to this museum, and then after the museum we'll go to this long road, and at the end of the long road it has like a castle at the end, I think it is. So yeah, that's basically the plan for today, and it is currently 10:20 and we actually have a booking for like 12 o'clock, so hopefully fingers crossed we'll leave on time and we'll get there on time. We are taking the bus, and the bus from here to like where we're going, I think it takes like half an hour, and obviously buses they tend to drive a lot slower than cars, so fingers crossed we get there on time. But I'm all ready and I'm just sat here waiting for everyone else to get ready, and hopefully we'll leave on time. back, and honestly we are all so tired. Basically I'm actually speaking very quietly because everyone's actually sleeping and I'm the only one awake. But we are now back, and basically from this morning, since the moment that we left the house, I think it was like a 10:30 till now, we've been out throughout the whole entire day, and not gonna lie, it was actually a pretty sick afternoon. First of all, we actually went to the Edinburgh dungeons, which by the way, it was actually pretty interesting. First of all, people saying that they actually found the Edinburgh dungeons more scarier than the London one, but with me, I actually found the London one more scarier than the Edinburgh one. And then after the dungeons, we were meant to go to the like walk on this bridge, but we did that before the dungeons. Basically our plan was the dungeons and then the bridge, but because we got the bus and the bus dropped us off at like a random place, we didn't realize that we actually walked the bridge. Like when we were outside the dungeon like entrance, we turned behind us and we saw the bridge there, and realized, oh, we actually did the bridge beforehand because it was meant to be the dungeons and then the bridge, and we did it the other way around. But right now I'm about to sit here and watch Wednesday, and hopefully by the time I finish that off they'll be awake. Who knows? So it is the next day, and obviously after I filmed that clip, I finished up Wednesday and then I did a bit of editing, and then whilst editing I actually fell asleep, and I think I woke up like 10:30 at night. To be honest, I have no idea how I actually fell asleep because I was trying my absolute hardest not to fall asleep, but somehow I actually fell asleep and then woke up at 10:30 at night. And then obviously we had our dinner and then we chilled for a bit, and then because we were all tired, literally everyone else went to bed, even though we all had like a nap when we came back. And to be honest, I've no idea how they actually went to bed at like 12 a.m 1 a.m because obviously we came back at like 7:30, and then as soon as we came back they all went to sleep. So to be honest, I've no idea how they actually went back to bed again, like no idea. But I was trying my absolute hardest to actually go back to bed, and I think I went to bed at like 4 a.m 3 a.m, and then obviously I woke up, I think it was like 11 a.m. So obviously I went to bed late, woke up late, but today is actually Sunday and I just had my breakfast, and to be honest I have no idea what the plan actually might be. Basically on the Friday and on the Saturday we did most of the things that I have here, so today it might be a chill day, I have no idea. But right now we just have like no plan, so if anything changes I'll let you guys know. But so far it's gonna be a pretty much of a chill day, so I haven't got a shower and I will see you guys once I've actually had my shower. Right guys, we are going to the Forth Bridge or the North Bridge. To be honest, I have no idea what bridge we're actually going to, but I'll see you guys once we're there, and hopefully fingers crossed it doesn't rain because it shouldn't rain at like 5 p.m. so fingers crossed it doesn't. Yo guys, welcome back to another day of this vlog. Basically today was actually meant to be our final day in Edinburgh. It turns out it's actually not, and we're going back tomorrow. Basically my papa and my jaju, they actually want to go to Manchester, and they told us that they will drive us, so for them to drive us back to Manchester we have to stay like another day, which honestly I don't mind at all because it's been such a good trip. But yeah, we'll go back tomorrow, and it turns out that we don't have to rush for the train station or rush for the train, and then tomorrow we can basically leave as calmly as we can, and then we can basically arrive whatever time we want to arrive to. So tomorrow's like pretty much a smooth journey. But I'm so glad that we're going by car, because if I took all this luggage on the train, to be honest I have no idea how I would have done it. I mean on the way it wasn't as bad, but on the way back we actually have extra luggage and it's actually pretty crazy. So I'm just grateful that tomorrow we're going by car. But right now we're about to go shopping because I basically want to go to this mall. I think we went there on Friday or Saturday, and by the way this mall is literally a nice mall. But yeah, like I was saying, we're about to go shopping, and if anything else changes I'll let you guys know, but right now that's the plan. Right guys, it is currently 9:08 and today we live in Edinburgh. Honestly it's been a good like a few days in Edinburgh, and I will definitely go back again. But this morning I think I woke up literally like at 8:30, had a quick shower, and not gonna lie, my suitcase, even though I didn't like bring, even though I didn't like buy anything or like, you know, get anything separate, but my suitcase, it was like so difficult to actually shut. So to be honest I have no idea how I've actually done that. But yeah, we're about to leave, and then on the way we stopping off at Lake District. Hopefully the weather, I mean right now it's actually raining outside, so fingers crossed when we actually reach, it doesn't rain or it's not raining. Right guys, we are now back home and not gonna lie, I'm literally so tired. Basically, I think we left the house at like 9:45 and then we actually got to Lake District. I think it was actually at 2:30 and we rode the boats, everything like that. But one of the things that I find pretty weird is that when we actually got there, it was like, it wasn't raining, but on the way it was like raining. But when we got there, it wasn't raining. And then all of a sudden it started raining. So we did the boats, everything like that. And then literally halfway through the boats, it literally stopped raining and it completely dried up and it was actually sunny. I thought, you know what, that's actually pretty weird. And then from there all the way home, I fell asleep throughout the entire journey. So I'm still like pretty groggy from my sleep. But not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty tired. But overall, it was actually a pretty good few days. I mean, Edinburgh is actually one of those places where it's like a quiet city. So if you want like peace and quiet, I would definitely recommend Edinburgh. I mean, even though the place that we were going to, they were not busy at all. Like on Saturday, we actually went to the Royal Mile and that was literally packed out. But obviously that was a Saturday and literally every single like person, they were off school, work, so maybe that's why it's busy. I have no idea. But I would definitely go back there again. But I really hope you guys actually enjoyed the Edinburgh vlog. To be honest, I have no idea what I filmed or how much I filmed each day. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the vlog and I'll see you all in a brand new vlog very, very soon. Peace.